Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Yes, it's Sunday, May the 4th. Beautiful day here in North Las Vegas. It rained overnight. It's amazing. Beautiful sight to wake up to. Everything was all wet, and apparently it's supposed to rain a little later on today too. So I like it. I'm a big proponent of rain here in Las Vegas. So yeah, it's 60 degrees out there and overcast. Beautiful day to be in Vegas. It's not too hot, right? All right, so today I have some stuff to show you that I've picked up over the last week. This week was kind of short, I mean, as far as what was available, and next week is even worse. Um, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, let's get started. Let me show you what we found and what I'm going to be watching here soon, I think. First one up, welcome to Farnhamville. Cannibal Girls. Come on, Cannibal Girls. What a name for a title, right? Cannibal Girls is R-rated, 83 minutes, from 1973. So I would have been in college when this came out. So I've not seen it. It's apparently a Canadian horror comedy, and it has one of those gimmicks in it where when a particularly gory scene or whatever comes up, they ring a bell so that you know to close your eyes if you're squeamish. So anyway, Cannibal Girls. It was directed by Ivan Reitman, who also went on to do the Ghostbusters series. So what a change, right? Cannibal Girls to Ghostbusters. Crazy. So these girls do exactly what you think they do. During a winter road trip, young couple Cliff and Gloria get lost and make an unplanned stop in Farnhamville, Ontario, a snowy small town known as the Friendly City. When they hear the legend of three local women with a history of murdering men, they playfully investigate. But to their horror, it seems the killers are still active. Police and other locals are complicit, and they're all feasting on the victims. When the cannibals develop an appetite for Cliff and Gloria, they race to get on the road before they get on the menu. A decade before achieving blockbuster status with Ghostbusters, director Ivan Reitman put himself on the map with this more unsettling stab at horror comedy featuring future icons Levi and Martin, drawing inspiration from the Manson family and other shocking drug-fueled horrors of the hippie era. Cannibal Girls is a gruesome classic that set the stage for the provocative horror films including Shivers, Rabid, and the Ilsa series. Reitman went on to produce at Cinepix. The film was also made a splash in the U.S., where American International Pictures added a gimmick worthy of William Castle, a warning bell preparing viewers for scenes of an especially erotic or gruesome nature. There you go. Cannibal Girls. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comment section below. We'll see. Next up, now this looked interesting to me, and yet this is probably one of my greatest fears. Is my wife and I were scuba divers in our younger days, and these kind of things scare the bejesus out of me, I'll just say. So this is a Woody Harrelson, Simu Liu, and Finn Cole in Last Breath. Last Breath, based on the extraordinary true story. Oh, man, I can't imagine. PG-13, 93 minutes from 2025. It's a survival thriller. And, yeah, a heart-pounding film that follows seasoned deep-sea divers as they battle the raging elements to rescue their crewmate trapped deep below the ocean's surface. Based on a true story, Last Breath is an electrifying story about teamwork, resilience, and a race against time to do the impossible. Those guys, this thing was based on actual folks that go down to the bottom of the ocean and maintain the pipework, the piping, the internet, and all goes through big old pipes that are at the bottom of the ocean, basically. And these guys got to go down there and deal with that. So, not something I don't think I could have ever done, but anyway. My slip. Let me know if you've seen Last Breath. And if you have, what do you think of it? It's like one of those on the edge of your seat scary things to me. Next up is the second in Anne Rice's Mayfair Witches, Season 2. The Witch is back. The Witch is back. Let's see. Not rated, 5 hours and 54 minutes worth from 2025. Of course, it's supernatural horror. This is produced by AMC Studios. It has 8 episodes, and it was filmed in New Orleans. Filmed in New Orleans. I love New Orleans, one of my favorite cities in the country. And also, the 3rd season of this has been renewed. So I've watched the 1st season, loved it. Can't wait to watch this one. Anne Rice's Mayfair Witches new season continues the journey of Rowan Mayfair after she has unwittingly given birth to the demon Lasher. She is determined to understand what he has become, human or monster, and to use him to fulfill her purpose as a healer. But when tragedy strikes, she must put aside her own desires and fight to protect her family. Mayfair Witches. Let me know if you've seen this. Sultry, sexy, and scary as hell. Can't wait to watch it. I really did enjoy season 1, so there you go. Next up, 4K with Andy Garcia and a whole slew of people. Quite the cast in this movie. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't even know it existed. But there you go, Andy Garcia. Things to do in Denver when you're dead. Things to do in Denver when you're dead. This is a Kino Lorber Studio Classic release. All of these were released on April 29th. All the ones I've shown you already. So in here is, besides Andy Garcia, Christopher Lloyd, William Forsythe, Christopher Walken, Treat Williams, Steve Buscemi. Crazy cast. Like I said, I don't remember ever seeing this movie. Brand new, HDR and Dolby Vision from a 4K scan. The great Andy Garcia heads an outstanding all-star cast in this wickedly sharp 90s crime thriller. When a powerful mob boss gives ex-gangster Jimmy the Saint one last job, it's an offer he can't refuse. But when someone gets killed, Jimmy and his partners are marked for death, leaving Jimmy just 48 hours to put things right for his buddies and the woman of his dreams. Directed by Gary Fletter and written by Scott Rosenberg. It delivers blackly comedic, edge-of-your-seat entertainment with a killer ensemble cast that includes Christopher Lloyd, William Forsythe, Bill Nunn, Treat Williams, on, and a bunch of special features, also an audio commentary. There you go. Let me know if you've seen Things to Do in Denver when you're dead. Not seen it. Let me know what you thought of it if you've seen it. Now this one I have seen, and if you haven't seen it, rush right away, get it and watch it. I guess it was the start of Clint Eastwood's big run as Dirty Harry. Yeah, this is the first of the Dirty Harry series. There were 4 sequels after this came out. Lots of quotable lines in this release, in this movie. Dirty Harry, R-rated, steelbook, 102 minutes from 1971. Action thriller. Eastwood, certainly at his best. Clint Eastwood stars as no-holds-barred San Francisco cop Dirty Harry Callahan. In this action thriller that began a franchise with the life of a 14-year-old girl at stake, Callahan refuses to allow anything, including the law, to keep him from coming to the rescue. And over 4 hours of special features. Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. We're going to open this one up, take a look at the artwork. Okay, so there's the front again. And there's stylized, I guess is what they call this. See the back. Oh, this guy. He was a great villain. I don't remember his name, though. He was a great villain. Can't wait to rewatch this in 4K. So nothing on the disc, but that creepy guy. Boy, did a good job. Alright, so there you go. That's Dirty Harry. Clint Eastwood as Dirty Harry. Great, great bunch of movies. Great. Like I said, if you have not seen that, and you like action thrillers, that's the one. This next one I got because my wife is a fan. And I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't seen but a few episodes. I liked them, but I saw this and I thought, oh, this is going to be cool. I believe this came out in January or so, but originally, but I didn't pick it up at the time. Twin Peaks, from Z to A, all 3 seasons. Also Fire Walk with Me, and over 20 hours of special features. Of course, it's a mystery, horror, drama, I guess. And what they did is they did 2 seasons on ABC in 1990. And then the 3rd season was on Showtime in 2017. Yeah. Immerse yourself in the universe of Twin Peaks with this collection, which includes seasons 1 and 2 of the original series, a limited event series, Fire Walk with Me, and a 4K Ultra HD version of the original series pilot, and part 8 of a limited event series, plus so much more. So grab a cup of coffee, a slice of cherry pie, and experience the legendary mystery again and again. Can't wait to watch this in its entirety. I'm going to go from one end to the other. If you're a big Twin Peaks fan, let me know what your favorite season was, or was it the movie? So this was set in a fictional town of Twin Peaks in the state of Washington. And the Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me actually served as a sequel, not a sequel, a prequel to the TV series. So I've not seen the movie whatsoever. I have seen a little bit of season 1, just in and out when I had, I believe, season 1 and 2 on DVD, and that's how my wife was watching them. But yeah, this is Blu-ray and a 4K apparently, so can't wait to check that out. And I've got something special I'm going to do pertaining to this. You guys know I've been talking. My last video, if you haven't seen it, I'd appreciate you going back and checking out my Cheers, my Cheers trading card opening. But I also happen to have in my collection, now these were released in 2000, I believe 2019. There was a set that came out in 2018 also. But I have Twin Peaks Archives trading cards. I don't know. I'm going to open a couple of these just for kicks. I have an entire box of them somewhere, but I was only able to find these 4 packs. I'm going to open 2 of them here in a minute. I'm trying to see if there's any. There's a possibility of autographs. There's a possibility of printing plates. All kinds of possibilities involved here. So, all right, let's do this. So, let's go to the hand cam. Okay, here we are with the hand cam. Let me go back just a second. You guys remember, if you watched my trading card opening for Cheers, you saw me open these autos of Murphy Cross. Murphy Cross and Shadeen who played Emily Phillips on the show. And I said at the time, I don't remember these characters, and there's a good reason I don't remember these characters. I did some research and found out that they were each of them was only in 1 episode. So I actually went back and watched both those episodes, and they're pretty good. I enjoyed them, but out of the many episodes they did, anyway, all right, we're gonna look right now at Twin Peaks Archives trading cards. Twin Peaks. Now, like I said, I don't know much about these. But we'll enjoy it together. All right. Harry S. Truman and Albert Rosenfield. Harry Truman was even-tempered, but Albert Rosenfield's frequent insults aimed at the sheriff, his team, and the town of Twin Peaks proved more than Harry could stand, and Truman slugged the FBI agent. Ultimately, the 2 lawmen became friends and learned to work together without conflict. Okay. There you go. I can't wait to sit down and watch this. Like I said, I have not. Leland Palmer and Sarah Palmer. Leland and Sarah Palmer took their daughter's death very hard. Sarah was often hysterical, while Leland seesawed from appearance of total control to wild displays of grief. At Laura's funeral, Leland leaped onto the casket, to which Sarah shouted, "Don't ruin this too, Leland." Possessed by Bob, would sedate Sarah whenever he committed his crimes. Grieving parents. Dougie Jones and Anthony Sinclair. Anthony Sinclair covered for Dougie during the latter's unexplained absence from his job at Lucky 7 Insurance. When Dougie returned and accused Sinclair of lying on his reports, Sinclair worried that his scheme with Duncan Todd had been discovered. He told the Mitchum brothers that Dougie was their enemy, and later he poisoned Dougie's coffee. Sinclair was no killer, however. Overwhelmed with guilt, he disposed of the coffee and confessed his misdeeds. Number L15. Kissy kiss. Audrey Horne and John Justice Wheeler. The moment she laid eyes on him, Audrey Horne was intrigued by John Justice Wheeler. Audrey and John got to know each other while helping her father fight the Ghostwood Development Project. They soon found themselves falling in love when John had to leave town suddenly. Audrey caught up with him at the airport and they made love aboard his jet. Card number 11. This is a subset apparently, L something. Like I said, I apologize, I don't know anything about these cards. I've never opened them before. And finally, the last card in the set, or in this pack, Leland Palmer and Benjamin Horne. Leland was working as Benjamin Horne's attorney on the Ghostwood project when Laura's murder sent him into a tailspin. Ben urged Leland to rest or take a vacation, but Leland refused. Despite a very public breakdown, Leland soon was able to pull himself together. Ben was glad as he needed Leland back at work. Card number 47. Okay, so no autos, no printing plates in that one. The chance of getting an auto is minuscule, let's be honest. But you never know. You never know. Next up, Twin Peaks. Donna Hayward and Audrey Horne. Donna and Audrey weren't especially close, but they shared an obsession with mysteries, starting with Laura's murder. When Donna became suspicious of her mother's relationship with Audrey's father, Audrey helped her spy on the pair. Ultimately, Donna had to face the fact that Benjamin Horne was her biological father, making Audrey her half-sister. Card number 15. Very complicated, it seems, this show. Gonna have to really take some time and get into it. Twin Peaks, Benjamin Horne and John Justice Wheeler. Ben Horne helped John Justice Wheeler start his own business. So when Ben needed help with his Stop Ghostwood campaign, John willingly assisted. As they became reacquainted, excuse me, Ben asked John for the secret to being good. John told his friend to keep an eye on his heart and to always tell the truth. Ben loved that advice. John soon confessed he was falling in love with Audrey, Ben's daughter, and Ben loved that too. Next up, Twin Peaks, Dale Cooper and Wyndham Earle. Wyndham Earle hated Dale Cooper for having an affair with his wife, Caroline, and sought revenge. Earle traveled to Twin Peaks where he taunted Cooper with a perverse game of chess and terrorized the town. Cooper could not prevent Earle from abducting Anne Blackburn. Cooper agreed to give Earle his soul so that Annie might live, but Bob took Earle's soul instead. Oh my. It's number 7. Next up, this must be a special one of some sort. It's got, you see this silver down there? I don't know what that's all about. It's called the Red Room. And it's interesting. Population says 51,000, but they didn't want it to be 51,000. They wanted it to be 5,100 from what I was reading. Red Room. Huh. final card. Okay. Whoa. Hello. Sorry, guys. Great. Jose Picard and Thomas Eckhart. Thomas Eckhart rescued Josie from the streets of Hong Kong. Years later, she left him to come to Twin Peaks with his former business partner, Andrew Packard. However, Eckhart wanted her back and eventually tracked her down. Josie was not interested in returning to Eckhart. She confronted him at his suite at the Great Northern and shot him to death. Mercy. There you go. All right. So there you go, guys. I really do appreciate you watching. And let's switch back over here. All right. I really do appreciate you watching. And if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. That's right. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. So hope you guys are doing good wherever you are. I really do. Keep smiling, keep having fun, keep that positive attitude about you. Until the next time, peace.